Okay, I wanted to make this video to tell you about a really awful experience with VIRTU.co.uk. A few days ago I received an email from them with the subject line £30 off for you, Alan. And I'd not placed an order with them before, and it sounded like a great offer, so I delved into the email, and it said if you place an order of £60 or more before the end of December and you choose the credit option for payment, then they'll take £30 off at checkout. Just give this promo code. So I thought, great, there's some things I wanted to buy, been looking around and haven't found a great deal, so I thought finally I've got a good chance to get a good deal here. Place my first order with Very. So I go to their website, I put the items in my basket, I go all through the checkout, and then I chose the credit option for payment, and when I put in the promo code it said it was invalid. And I tried this multiple times and I kept checking back to the email to make sure I was entering it correctly, and I was, but it just wasn't being accepted. So in the end I placed the order to see if I could put the promo code somehow afterwards, and there was no way to do that, so I immediately requested to cancel the order, and then I went through to someone on the live chat or web chat, and I explained to them, I've had this email, I've been given this promotional code for this offer, I've got a qualifying order, but it wouldn't let me redeem the code. And the guy went off and did some checks and then came back to me and said, yeah, you can't use that promotional code because it's only for new customers. And I was like, well, but I've never ordered with you before, surely that means I'm a new customer. And he said, no, you opened the account in 2014. And I was like, okay, maybe I did, but I still have never placed an order with you before, and you've just emailed me this code and told me that I can get £30 off of my order. Why can't I do it? And we went back and forth, and I was just completely overwhelmed. It's like, how can they email a promotional code to a customer that can't use it? It's almost deceitful. They're tempting you into placing an order so that you can get a discount, but actually you can't redeem that discount. And on any other website, it wouldn't matter when you joined. The definition of a new customer is someone that's never made a transaction before. That would be the case anywhere else, and all other companies would only email promotional codes to customers that are eligible to use them. And I just found the whole thing completely shocking, and I asked then to cancel my order, because when I requested the cancellation on the website, literally 2 minutes after I placed the order, possibly even quicker than that, and it said, we received your request but we might not be able to cancel your order, which I thought was a bit strange. It's gone 7 o'clock at night, I highly doubt there's anyone working. If they are, they're going to be skeleton staff, and it's not going to happen very quickly. Any other website, if you place an order, you've got a good few hours probably to cancel it, because often they don't even start picking it till the next day. And I've literally gone on within minutes, certainly, to request cancellation and say it can't be guaranteed. So when I was with this guy on web chat, I said, please cancel the order. It's only good value for me if I can use this promotional code that you've emailed me. If I can't use the promotional code, then actually the prices aren't very good. So I want to cancel it and go somewhere else. And he said, okay, it's been cancelled. I was like, okay, check the website again, and it doesn't say the order's been cancelled or is being cancelled. I said, I've just checked, it doesn't suggest that it's being cancelled. He said, oh, it might take up to 24 hours for the website to update. Okay, fair enough. That doesn't happen anywhere else either. If you're on Amazon or any other website I can think of, if you request a cancellation and someone in the call centre processes it, it updates on your account immediately. I don't know why they would be any different. But I took his word for it, even though I felt like I'd already been deceived once already. And then the next morning I checked my emails and they've dispatched it. I just couldn't believe it. You know, it's just a catalogue of errors and awful policies and awful customer service. The whole thing is absolutely shocking. I wouldn't be surprised if it's illegal to email promotional codes to people that can't use them, because you know, that just shouldn't happen. If you get an offer aimed at you personally, you should be able to use it. You know, Very is a big company. They used to have a sister company, Esme, which they've taken sort of under the umbrella. I think they've also obtained Woolworths, maybe other companies as well. So they're pushing Amazon to be one of the biggest online retailers. And the main difference with them is that you can pay by credit. So you can pay things off over a period of time, which Amazon don't do unless you take out their credit card. Argos, you have to use their store card for anything similar. So Very's quite different in that way. But their prices aren't very good. They are a good few pounds more than anywhere else. And so the only reason I wanted to place that order with them was because of the offer they'd sent me. But to not be able to redeem it, it just doesn't make any sense. And then to not be able to cancel my order when I've requested cancellation so quickly after placing it, being told it's cancelled, and still they dispatch it. So then I went on another web chat with them and I said, the guy last night told me he cancelled it and now it's been dispatched. So he didn't cancel it. And they said, oh, well, when you place the order, it goes off to our third-party supplier. And then they send it like on their behalf. But, you know, that still doesn't make any sense. If they received the order, they would also have received the cancellation request from me on behalf of Very. And they wouldn't have been picking that order before they received that cancellation request. I think it's almost like they don't want you to be able to cancel orders, and then they make the returns policy so complicated and drawn out that you kind of give up on that and decide to keep it. I think the whole way the company runs is absolutely shocking. It's like a cowboy company. I will never ever use them again. I told them, cancel my order, close my account and never contact me again, because this whole experience has just been awful. There's no genuine reason why I couldn't have been able to use that code. I am a new customer. I'd never placed an order before. Surely it's irrelevant that I joined 2 years ago. So if I joined a month ago, would I be able to use it? You know, what is the definition of a new customer to you? Because anywhere else, it's someone that hasn't placed an order before. And the date you open the account is irrelevant. And if me opening the account 2 years ago doesn't make me a new customer, why did you send me that email? You know? So I said to the guy, I asked to cancel it, now it's been dispatched, what happens next? He said, you can refuse the delivery when it arrives and then it will come back to us. I said, well, it's not being delivered to me, it's being delivered to a Collect Plus point, so I won't actually be there when the goods are delivered to refuse it. So he said, in that case, just don't go and collect it, just leave it, and after 10 days it will automatically be returned back to them. So do I take their word for it again this time, having been sort of deceived a few times already? It just beggars belief, really. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait the 10 days and hopefully it all goes according to plan. It will be returned back to them. They'll process the refund, so the credit balance will go back to zero, and then they'll close the account. That's what I've asked them to do. That's what I expect them to do. I will make another video if they don't do it. But for me, the way the company works, their marketing methods of sending a promotional code to every customer, even if they're not eligible to use it, is wrong. It's tricking people into ordering when they can never in a million years redeem the offer they've been sent. Their terms are so vague and different to everyone else. They dispatch things willy-nilly, even if you've requested to cancel it really quickly. Their customer service staff don't do what they've been asked to do by the customer. The whole thing was just an awful experience. I would rather now go to Amazon or Argos or anywhere else, pay the extra £10-15 that I would have saved if I'd been able to use this offer, and I would gladly do that for the better experience that I know I'd get. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope that this is something that will interest you and that will be acted upon, because I don't think the way this company works is right, and I'm a very unhappy customer. Not for any longer. I will be going elsewhere. So, very bad company, very poor customer service. No way I'm going back.